Hello and welcome back everyone to this next episode of this very let's chill playthrough of EarthBound. I hope you're nice and relaxed and ready to settle in for another fun part of the adventure with Ness and his new friend Paula. We have completed our time in Tucson, basically. We are just about ready to head out with the Runaway Five to the next town of Threed, where our adventure will hopefully take us into a meeting with Jeff, the next companion. But before that, as before, I would like to encourage you to take this moment to just thank yourself for being here and to be proud of yourself, be grateful for showing up. You've made it to another episode. You've made it another 3 days or 4 days, as the case may be, depending on the day these videos come out. Sometimes it's tough to get through a day, but you've made it through this one, just like you can make it through the next one. So be grateful for that. Be proud. Now, let us get on with the fun part. Alright, so now we are ready to go and talk with the manager of the theater. See if we can't help out the Runaway Five. Well, sir, we just happen to have this wad of bills. And he is rightfully surprised. Now that he has his money, the Runaway Five are free to go. Took us from a nightmare to a dream. Indeed. This means we can get out of this dump. Alright. Didn't make a spectacle of himself, no. But with that, we now have this very upbeat music as we start the episode. And it says the tour bus is too loud for any ghosts to bother us. And we do in fact want to ride then. So let's be on our way. Out of the way, sidewalk coming through. And sure enough, the ghosts couldn't follow us. Yeah, looks like the Runaway Five will be moving on for now. Says the town we're in looks a little gloomy, but maybe we can brighten things up. The Runaway Five will be singing in the theater in Foreside. And now here we are in Threed. Aesthetically, a very darkened town, I suppose you might say. A little gloomy, as was said. But we'll see what we can get up to here. First things first. To the drugstore. Where even their music is a little ominous, a little creepy. We'll start with $1,000 for now. A new bat for Ness. A new fry pan for Paula. Superior to the slingshot. Because it's a melee weapon, melee weapons hit more often. But that's all we need for right now. Actually, I'm going to get one can of insecticide spray, just in case. And we will sell the backstage pass. I thought we could sell it, I suppose not. Oh well. Just checking to see if we need to do any inventory management. We could get rid of the backstage pass, but I don't feel a need to call about that just yet. Put some of this money back and be on our way. As we're starting here, I do feel it's worth telling you viewers that I'm trying something a little bit different with this session. Normally I record in the evenings, but today I happened to wake up very early in the morning and decided to try it then, just see how it feels. Hopefully it works out. Let's talk to some of the people around here. This person says a suspicious woman was talking with zombies around here. Zombies, you say? There's a rumor that there's an underground path, the edge of the graveyard. Takes you somewhere. You get through, you'll meet a dirty, stinky, ugly, powerful monster. This guy wets his pants thinking about it. Well, that's no good. This town seems very dark, right? Wonder how we should get the town back from the zombies. Well, I haven't seen any zombies yet. This kid spends all his time running from the zombies. Can't get home. Let's go into this circus tent. Looks to be a meeting of some sort. Doesn't know how to defeat the zombies. Why don't we get all the zombies in this tent and then set it on fire? She's glad we're going to help them, but pretty young. I don't recall volunteering to help, but I also see no reason not to. Well, for now, maybe we'll just go and check on the situation in the graveyard. Which happens to be this way. And you may or may not see why I bought that can of insecticide spray. Depends on how lucky we are. Very lucky this time. Oh, These must be the zombies. He stares into your soul. Looks you over. Well, they don't seem outwardly hostile, but that's all we need from them for now. Since they won't let us through, we will head back to town. This person wasn't here before. Let's take a look at that chick in front of the hotel. He's heard some things about the people she's been hanging out with, but sounds like he wants to spend some time with her anyway. Let's try to talk to her, but she's gone inside the hotel. And that is an enemy over there, but we don't need to mess with him for right now. Music is a little strange here. Let's try and talk. Well, it's hard to talk to her when she keeps walking away. Well, what's the worst that could happen? Ah. Well. Uh-oh. Losing consciousness. Now we're in a situation. And the door is locked. So Paula calls out. Calling out to a friend we've never met. Calling for Jeff. In much the same way that she tried to get a hold of Ness. Winters, a small country to the north. At the Snowwood boarding house. Paula's here with Ness. Trying to get Jeff to wake up. Head south. It's only he can save them. Well, I suppose that would wake anyone up. See if he has anything to say about it. Says we dreamt we were taking a walk. Well, I guess he wanted to wake up too. Apparently we're not outside of the room in the dorm at night. But he knows we are on a mission. Says there's some stuff in the locker room we should get. And Tony decides to come with us to help out, just for a little while. And we get this pleasant boarding house music during our time here. Heard a creature called Tessie lives in the southern lake. I think Someone placed a model in the lake. Wash your face, brush your teeth, do your business, and go to bed. Those sound like reasonable pre-bed habits. More interesting story than a rumor about Tessie. It's about the cave boys at Stonehenge. Wonder if the rumor is true that the center of Stonehenge has an entrance leading someplace. Stonehenge is here in winters, eh? Look at all these presents on the ground. Tony's birthday party is tomorrow. We hand-decorated each cookie to pass out at the party. Wow. If you're going outside, stop by and say hi to Maxwell before you leave. Still a lab downstairs. There are many dangerous animals wandering around outside. Well, that's no good. Jeff, just like Paula, starts at level 1. No equipment, so he's pretty weak at the moment. But we're gonna take at least Jeff's birthday cookie. I think he's earned it. He probably won't be here tomorrow for Tony's birthday, so we will have to partake just a little before everybody else. This must be Maxwell. No, we're not looking for a late night snack. If only Jeff's father, Dr. and Donuts, were here. He's an astounding person. First leader of the Ultra Science Club. Greater than Einstein or Heisenberg. It's a bold claim. He's very strange. But we are heading to the locker room, so he gives us a key. And with a laugh, Maxwell sends us off, and he acts as the... much like Ness's dad, Maxwell will act to save the game for us. Let's see about these lockers. They are locked, but we've been given a key, which is bent and doesn't fit into the keyhole. Well, that's no good. Let's take this up with Maxwell. He was laughing suspiciously. The key didn't work. So he invented the machine that opens doors, especially when you have a slightly bad key. Apologizes for the inconvenience and hands us the bad key machine. Says we should be able to repair small tools and make them useful. And just try to stay positive. Not bad advice in general. So let's try this again. Unfortunately, there's nothing in this locker. No. I could try them all, but I happen to know mostly which ones have items in it. So we got a hat and a pop gun and a broken air gun. We'll be seeing a number of broken items in the game, and they all have this extra line that Genius Jeff should be able to fix it sometime. What else does Jeff have? He's holding a ruler and a protractor. Can even use it during battle. I'll be honest, I, to this day, have no idea what the protractor is for. I've used it in battle, and can't tell any difference of anything that has happened. Before we head out, I'm going to check one last thing. See if these guys' dialogues have changed. And they have not. So the boarding house is a fairly quick experience. We aren't here very long. Let's move on with the adventure. Here in Winters. Looks like Tony's going to help us get over the gate. It says goodbye for now. But that we're best friends forever. And he heads back inside. As we switch to the Winters theme. And immediately head to the shop, as always. And interesting cast of characters here. Let's talk to this person. Bubblegum here is incredible. Should see the size of the bubbles he can blow. That's okay. We can't get any money out of the ATM because Jeff doesn't have an ATM card. And he's only carrying $2. This person says there's a monkey at the entrance. Take the monkey, he's really noisy. If you buy a pack of bubblegum, you can have the monkey for free. Otherwise, he costs $1. Who hasn't wanted a monkey to follow them around, I suppose. So we got a pack of bubblegum. Let's check out this guy's inventory anyway. Let's see, he has a number of expensive items. Which would indicate that we should be able to come back here again in the future. For now, let's talk to the monkey, who wants some gum. Immediately blows a bubble and floats into the sky. Just a little bit. You know, as monkeys do. And joins us. Oh, you know what I forgot? Wouldn't do us any good to wander out here without any of that equipment that we got put on. He's a little bit stronger than Ness when just starting out, but not by much. I actually do want to try and face this goat enemy up here. And a dog works as well, a runaway dog. Dog was kind enough to drop a bread roll for us, and we got our first level. Much less exciting than Ness's first level when he learned Life Up. We don't need the butterfly, but let's go ahead and take advantage of it while he's here. Jeff doesn't have any psychic points to regain. He never will, so he doesn't really benefit from the butterflies, but we certainly benefit from taking a moment to relax a little more. A lot of dogs here. And the dogs continue to drop bread rolls. Let's see what's going on with this tent here. Tame animals have become wild, this person says. Something evil is going on. How about you? Let me rest here for a short while. Have something to drink, maybe some tea. Yeah, I like tea. maybe you have some tea as well. I've already had my tea this morning, so we will move on. Continuing south, as Paula asked us to do. The monkey is keeping up, but kind of at his own pace. See more tents down here and look to be explorers of some kind, basically. Tessie may be unexpectedly living in the woods. A lake monster living in the woods? Hearing that the wind is always blowing when Tessie appears. Well, this spot looks important. But there's nothing to do here just yet. This monkey does in fact like gum. But we do need to get across that lake. These guys are known as the Tessie Watching Club. I'm sure they have nothing to do with that other similar sounding mythological creature that we've all heard about at this point. Oh, he's the cook for the Tessie Watching Club. I'm not going to turn away some free stew. Looks like we fell asleep because Paul is reaching out again. Urging Jeff to continue heading south. Fixed the broken spray can, it became the defense spray. That's handy, I suppose. Defense spray increases one of the friend's defense during battle. Most effective if you use it multiple times to layer the effect, but it's gone after one use. We won't be using the defense spray. But now, in the morning, the wind is blowing, the music has changed. But their dialogue has not. Well, we know what that sound means. We've been followed again. Time for another picture. Fuzzy pickles. And with that, another memory is made. But we do need to get through this lake, and there appears to be something in the water. Now, the bubble monkey is demanding some gum. He says he'll take care of everything. Well, what's he going to take care of? Well, how about that? Would never have guessed that the local bubble monkey in the small general store would be friends with a mythical lake creature. Let's just enjoy the ride. And we've landed safely on the other side of the shore. And Tessie will go away for now. So with that, we've crossed the lake, continue heading south. See our first goat enemy. The gruff goat. Bubble Monkey tries to help us in battle a little bit. Swings for minimal damage. Gruff goats are a little tougher than the average starting enemy, but Jeff can bring them down. It's nice to fight at least one of them in the beginning. And we've reached another odd iron pencil-shaped statue in a cave, which is apparently a dungeon, and fortunately doesn't have an entrance fee. That's very kind. Welcome to my modest dungeon. Signed, Brick Road. Well, okay. I see a present up there. Next to a rowdy mouse. Go ahead and have that cookie we got. It's a bit of a risk to fight those rowdy mice. They are a little strong for this point in the game, for Jeff. But we'll be okay. And a duck. A mad duck. Who continues to try to make something spin around. The mad ducks are not terribly threatening, but they are worth a decent amount of experience. Gain a little strength for Jeff. And this present is moving, so we know what that means. Engage the worthless protoplasm, who is another enemy type that has an unfortunate tendency to call for help a lot. And in my opinion, they usually aren't quite worth the trouble of going through them. They can be dangerous in packs. But we got through that one just fine. Watch for falling materials. Sign Brick Road. And it sounds like once more we'll have yet another picture taken. Fuzzy Pickles. Moving on to another duck. And another duck down. A little more experience. Our inventory is full. We'll eat this cookie. Now we have a croissant. Another worthless protoplasm has been dispatched. Your bread roll in preparation for facing another rowdy mouse. Now our reward for facing the rowdy mouse is a stun gun, as every child genius needs. A little bit stronger equipment for Jeff. We'll take advantage of the phone out here in the middle of this cave. And have Maxwell save the game for us. And it turns out that this is actually not a bad time to take a break for us as well. So we've now met Jeff and made it through the small dungeon built by Brick Road. Next time we will link up with Ness and Paula and continue the adventure. I hope, as always, that you've found this to be relaxing, a little chill. Maybe you've gone to sleep. I hope so. Until next time, thank you, as always. I will see you every Monday and Thursday with a new episode to chill and relax. Sleep well and breathe into your heels. We'll see you.